you guys doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. So the video for today is talking on how to get a first class. Guys, by the grace of God, I got a first class and I was the second best in my university graduating class. So there are a few things that I did, and if you do them, I am certain that you are also going to get a first class. Okay, so number one, lean on God. Lean on God, not on yourself, not on your understanding. I am a believer. I believe in God and I trust in Him. So I had a relationship with God, and I always said that God is my helper. He is the lifter of my head. In my apartment, I had verses on the wall, and one of the verses that I can remember putting on the wall is that the Lord is the lifter of my head. And let me tell you one thing: when you put your trust in God and not in yourself, God will never fail you. He will always, and I mean always, make you proud. So lean on God and not on yourself. Uphold integrity. If you want to get a first class, uphold integrity. Actually, in anything in life, you need to uphold integrity. If you want to go the long route, you can go quickly, you can take a shortcut, but oftentimes shortcuts are long cuts. So you want to uphold integrity. Don't cheat, don't carry a mwakenya, just do the right thing. If you need to do your projects yourself. Try your best to uphold integrity. And honestly, what integrity does is, I know that I'm not going to cheat. So what do? I prepare well for my exam. Okay, I read because I know I am not going to ask my friend the answer for number 2 or whatever. So uphold integrity. Number 3, focus. This is where you want to go. This is what you want to have. So focus on the goal. Okay, when people go to school, which is not bad, to have co-curricular activities, to hang out with friends and everything, but not at the expense of your goal. What do you want? Let that be the main thing. That's actually what my dad told me when I went into first year. Angela, remember, let the main thing be the main thing. So when you're in school, understand that your studies are the main thing. You want to get a first class, concentrate on your studies. Number 2, believe it and declare it. If you want to get a first class, believe that you actually can. The other day, I had a lady saying that, oh gosh, I got a D and I thank God that it was not a retake. I was like, what? That had never crossed my mind in my 4 years of school. D's? No, honey. Not my portion. Anywho, so if you want to get a first class, believe that you actually can get a first class and then declare it. In my graduation, my best friend said that I used to say that I was going to get a first class. I kept telling people, I am going to get a first class. I am going to get a first class. And by the grace of God, I got a first class. So believe that you can actually get a first class. And if you believe, the Bible says, as a man thinketh, so is he. So if you believe that you can, you truly can. Put in extra effort. I remember in first year, we had been given a project. And let's say this is a folder. You can see this is bigger than this, right? Yeah. So we were giving in projects, and my project looked like this, and other people's projects look like this. Can you see the difference? This is a 200-paged book, and this is an 80-paged book. So extraordinary people go the extra mile. They do extra things, okay? So don't do the bare minimum. Just do even a bit extra than the rest. That is what will set you apart from the rest of the crowd, because not everyone is willing to do the extra work. So put in extra work and you will get better results. To add on to that, go to lecturers, follow up with lecturers. If you don't understand something, ask a lecturer. They're there to help you. They're there to give you the information. They're there to guide you. Ask questions, go the extra mile. Number 5, honor your classmates, because if you honor your classmates and don't have enemies, people will always be willing to help you out. also honor the lecturers, because you never know, a lecturer might see your name and they're like 0. They give you a 0 because you misbehaved in class or you were disrespectful or something like that. Obviously that shouldn't happen, like you should be given what you deserve. But what I'm trying to say is just be honorable, honor everyone, carry yourself in a respectable manner. Number 6, timeliness. As much as you can, do everything on time, get to class on time, submit your assignments on time. Just make sure, try and do things on time. And on that note, when you go to class, sit in front. Let me tell you why you should sit in front and not at the back. When you sit at the back, there's a big probability that you're seeing people, like your view is bigger, right? You can see your classmates and all. But if you're sitting in front, your concentration is on the lecturer and on the board and what is being taught. So your attention is there, and that means that you're able to understand a lot of things in class. And let me tell you the truth, if you understand majority of the things in class, it makes it easier for you when you're studying by yourself, and it makes it easier to remember when you're sitting on an exam or a cut or whatever, and it just makes you get a better grade. But when you sit at the back, someone is doing this, so your eyes go there. There's just a lot of distractions, there's a lot of noise, and for me, I just like to hear and to see, because even I'm short-sighted, so I often used to sit at the front. And even it helps you write better notes anyways, and better notes equals for better performance, by the way. Okay, number 8, be yourself. Angela, people think I am a bookworm, but honey, I am not a bookworm. And I don't think so. Another thing, number 8, be yourself. So let me tell you, in high school and in university, people used to think I was a bookworm, okay? But your girl has never, ever, probably will never be a bookworm. Me finding me 24/7 on books, honey, not me. Anyways, so just understand yourself. How do you learn? How do you understand? For me, I understand best, like, I love understanding things in class, and after that, I can easily understand when I'm studying. So what I used to do is I would understand things in class, and I would only study when I have a cut and when I have an exam. I'm not telling you people should do that. I'm not telling anyone that that's what they should do, but that's what has always worked for me from high school. I would understand in class, and I would only study just before an exam. So I would start studying like 2 weeks to the exam, or like a week to the cut. And that's what got me through school. But you understand yourself. Do you understand better with pictures? Make sure you look for pictures on the internet about the topic you're studying, and that helps you understand more. If it's an audio, you can record the lecturer when they're speaking and listen to it over again by yourself. If it's notes, make good notes and read them afterwards. Whatever works for you. If you understand better at night, study at night. If you understand better in the morning, study in the morning. If you have to read a bunch of books to understand, do you understand yourself, be yourself, and do you. And that's the way that you're going to excel. And understand your lecturers, okay? So all lecturers are not the same, and you're not going to excel by following every lecturer, okay? By doing the same thing with every lecturer. I understood my lecturers. One of my lecturer wanted us to answer her questions from the notes that she gave us. So when her exams came around, I would read her notes. I wouldn't have to do anything else, and I knew I was going to excel. Excuse me. For another lecturer, what she wanted was for you to use your head. Like, you have a question, discuss, think about it from what she taught in class, do a bit of research by yourself, and come up with points that make sense. If you do, you'll get some good points, and you're going to excel. So for that lecturer, that's what you do. Then there's another lecturer who cared about you following the process. Have you done the right thing from the instructions? If you have done the right thing from the instructions, it doesn't matter how creative you are, how poor you are, you've done the right thing, you've submitted your assignments on time, you followed up in the right way, then you pass. So just understand your lecturer and what they need from you, and once you understand that, you're going to pass. Another thing that saved my life another thing that saved my life is past papers. When you're revising, if you can, use past papers. Often questions are repeated, that's the truth. So I'm going to give you an example of this unit that I did. I'm sure most of my classmates failed that unit, but I got an A because I found a past paper. So this is what happened. In our school, there's a shop somewhere called KM where they sell past papers. So every semester when we opened, I would always go there and get all the past papers they can find for that semester, and I would use them to revise. However, this particular unit, there was no past paper available there. So that's why I'm also saying that you should lean on God. So in my head, I was thinking, I can't find a past paper. I don't understand this thing. Let me just go online and check. And I found a past paper. So I looked at that past paper and I revised using that past paper. And actually, the lecturer who's teaching this unit, it was so hard to study it because the lecturer was almost never available. She didn't give us any notes, no links, nothing. So I got this past paper, and I can tell you for a fact, at least 6 of the questions I got on that past paper came in the exam. And I had already revised the past paper. So I got an A in that unit, and I am sure most of the people failed terribly. So if you can revise past papers, those are my 10 points on how to get a first class. I'll go over them. Lean on God, uphold integrity, focus, let the main thing be the main thing, which is your academics or whatever else. Believe that you can get a first class, and declare it. Say it with your mouth, I am going to get a first class. Put in the extra effort. Extraordinary people go the extra mile. Honor yourself, honor your classmates, honor your colleagues, honor your lecturers. That's respect. Just respect everyone. Timeliness. Do as much as you can on time. Be yourself. Understand yourself. Understand how you understand things, how you learn, and just do you. Understand your lecturers and what they expect from you, and revise with past papers. I hope that helps you. And if you get a first class, guys, just tell me that my points helped you. Anyways, that's it for me. See you next time. Bye.